let's continue. Shall we get back in here? So little time. I'm just watching it. It says it's unstable, but everything looks okay. Alright, let's check our tasks here. So our map. We have a few things. I do the knickknack stand. Which one is the knickknack stand? What's this one? Perception, interfacing. All right. So we still need to find the tape. Get the whole story. So hold on. Oh, we need to go unlock that room. Or put down the barrier, whatever we have to do. What is the knickknack stand? Knickknacks. I don't know which one that is. Is that that guy? Hold on, let's go see. Is it the guy that sells the clothing? Was that the interfacing situation? Is he knickknacks? I thought he was like used clothing or something. Knickknack stand. And then there's just the magazine stand, right? I don't know where that is. Okay. Let's move. Oh, let's dig in the trash. Oh, we can't. What's this?
The dented yellow mailbox greets you with its graffito and bullet holes in the front.
Drop the white envelope into the mailbox?
But the documents inside the envelope still lack the required signatures.
It's not going to be that easy. We need to dirty our hands with the signatures. I assume that's...
Oh, I forgot. I forgot we had to get signatures. Okay. Let's, Hi, guys. We're gonna just walk through your game. Don't mind us. We have to open up... Here we go. Hi, gentlemen. No, we gotta open this thing up. Alright, let's do it.
A rusting control panel with loose wires dangling out from the hole where an indicator light used to be.
Pull the lever.
You grab the handle and pull the lever up. As soon as the metal connects against the contact pins, you hear a loud clunk. Then, the water lock starts moving.
Yay! Get moving. Moving and grooving. I don't know why it says unstable. Everything looks okay.
Alright, we can go to the coast now. Expect rugged terrain and drums. And if you wanted to forge that document for Everard, now you can.
Alright, cool. Let's go. The radio relay hums with electricity. We got more trash around here? Traffic beyond the gate. More abandoned motor lorries. Sign says no entry. Someone scribbled an inverted star on it. Alright, take that. What's this? Take those. Ooh, we got some sunglasses. Alright. Let's check those out. +1 empathy, -1 logic. I feel like that is fine. Let's try it out. Okay. It's rainy. It's a rainy day. Okay. Let's follow this. Someone has broken down the fence and the barbed wire. Let's check this out. We got a playground. The swing is missing. No one's been here for a long time.
Rust peels off the bent iron posts of the swing. The wind whistles through the skeleton of the small house behind you. There's desolation everywhere. Yet someone used to live here. laugh here. Thought it was a good idea to build a swing, even.
What happened?
In this yard?
Yes. The lieutenant looks at the small building. A flock of gray swallows takes off in the distance.
He's assessing the situation. How long ago was it abandoned?
Someone thought they could have a summer house in a bloc obscure. For cheap. It didn't work out. They abandoned it about a decade ago.
So what is a block
A
obscure?
black bloc. A part of the city left unrenovated after the war. Or one that has fallen to gang violence. Or has become inhospitable in some other way.
Okay.
On aerial photos, block obscures look like dark squares, hence their name.
So is this what that
Practically,
is?
it's not an official term in any way, but look around. No sewage, broken power lines, crime, drums. Life is tough in the blocks.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
no place to build a summer house.
Maybe they left something useful behind.
Yes, for you to scavenge like a
Yes!
post-apocalyptic scavenger who collects trash and errant magnesium blisters.
Yes, Kim. Do not judge me. 100%.
It's not meant as nagging, just an observation.
Are we sure about that? Sounded like nagging.
We should move. I don't think we will solve the murder with forays into the urban hinterland, at least in this phase of the investigation.
I want to go in. Take that. Glory, says the graffito, to the ghosts of us. Thank you. Someone has left their music collection beneath the tarpaulin. Smallest church in San Stan. That was the thing we needed, right? Hold on. Oh my god.
The porter reel is just what you needed. The reels attached to the apparatus with a sound.
Not now. Not now. This is the song. Do you know what this means now? Do any of you? No. Birds in the birch tree. Barely audible coos from above. This means we can do karaoke. Yes. You heard it here first, folks. We get to do the karaoke. All right, let's backtrack. Backtrack. Let's go. Let's go. We have to go talk to that lady. A breaker box to power the radio pylon above you. Maybe there's something inside? Let's check it. Money! Okay. Because we also have to... We have to talk to Klasia. So let's backtrack a little bit. Go talk to Klasia. Oh, what's in here? Fingerless gloves. +1 electrochemistry. What do these ones give us? +1 interfacing? We don't need the electrochemistry yet, so let's hold off for a hot sec. We got the car back. Ooh, missed that. Okay. Is there an easy way to get money in here? Because I feel like we're just always lacking money. Hello, sir.
Hi again, gendarme.
Oh, that was
Bye-bye,
that guy.
gendarme.
Okay, bye. These people. Oh my god, I want to do the karaoke. Okay. We'll do karaoke later. I think we have to wait till the evening. And then the karaoke moves can come out. We'll be back. Disco Bonanza. Alright, let's do this. Vasya, we're coming. I have a crowbar. I'm gonna bust your head in if you lie to me again, woman. Alright. We also need to go in that door. I wonder if I can use the crowbar to wrench it open. My guy is so weak, though. So weak. So weak. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, let's talk to her.
It's always good to see you.
She cracks a weary smile, leaning back against the railing.
Something in her demeanor has changed. She's tired, consigned to her fate, to being here with you and what's to come.
The Hardy Boys told us what really
I
happened.
understand.
She puts her coffee mug on the table.
Just like that. No resistance. Her shoulders are slouched, her feet long and straight.
You don't look surprised.
I knew there was a chance you'd get them to tell you. It's what you do. You're the police.
That's
For
right.
what it's worth, I'm sorry for wasting your time.
This is good. Clear the air first, between you two. Then move on to questions. No, it's not good. It's the opposite of that. This will let her dictate the terms of your shush. I can't hear what she's saying.
If you knew we would find out eventually, why did you waste our time?
Here we go. Kim hitting.
Because of the Hardys. I couldn't just dispense with them. They were only trying to help me. Out of the shit I'd gotten into.
Alright.
I am not. There is more here.
Oh, well, Kim's like, nope.
You're right. There's more.
More?
You answer to the coalition government, and by extension, the moral intern.
She reaches for a new cigarette.
Briefly glancing over her shoulder to the sea, as she's done time and time again. A grand expanse of water reaches over the bay and to the horizon, grey and pale violet in the morning light.
What lies beyond it?
The pale, the Mwindi Isola, the Occident, and then Oranje, the old, old world.
Is that why you're looking over your shoulder? You're afraid of the moral intern?
You share a database with them. You send people to their courts.
She lights the cigarette. What's going on? What did you do?
Just business. But bad business for some people in the moral intern. If I show up in your records, officer, they will find me. They will
What happens if they do?
kill me, sir. If you file my name, take me in for questioning, enter me into the moral intern mill, well, then I'm fucked. For nothing. This murder didn't have anything to do with me.
Fucked. People after her. Moral intern people. This isn't Oranese lit. Actually, this murder did have a little to do with her.
You said you studied literature. What is with this fugitive stuff?
I did. I also had a side job selling insurance that I was really good at. Got picked up by a bank. Competitive intelligence, they called it. After that, I sort of, transitioned out of the whole culture scene.
So what did you do to have them come after
It's
you?
not nice, but it's not illegal. Not here in Revachol, or even in Oranje.
What exactly did you do?
Industrial espionage. I joined a business collective with the intention of betraying them. I did my job well enough to be asked to do it again. With a bigger company. The kind you really, really don't fuck with. I took their ledgers. 2
Oh.
decades worth of accounting.
Oh, crap.
I need the names of the companies involved and who hired you.
The job was Lou's Duin County Savings Bank. They sound small, but they're part of the Lou Scott conglomerate. That was the second job. The first was some printer company. You wouldn't know them.
But she really destroyed them. She still
Really
feels it.
did.
As to who hired me for the job, I don't know. But they're after me too, along with Lou Scott and their friends in the MI. Once you're done in the competitive intelligence circuit, you don't have allies. You're radioactive.
Lowe's cap. These people engineer financial disasters in second world
Oh,
countries.
crap.
The conglomerate also includes the Bank of Consecration, Airberg, and the popular Papalolo line of dairy products.
Oh, that's a lot of crap you've gotten
It
yourself
is.
into.
Many people lost their jobs. Not just C-suite. Ordinary people. What I did to get to accounting,
Shakes her head at the thought.
a lot of people got hurt. but that's just more of my shit you shouldn't have to deal with. You're solving a murder.
That can wait. Look into her eyes. There's more.
What did you do?
One of them killed themselves because of me.
Oh.
She says it quickly, like she said it 100 times to herself to get used to the idea, out of guilt.
That's not
How
easy.
do you deal with anything? It's all just... How do you do it?
I don't either.
There you have it. The way of the warrior.
What happened here the night
We
he
were
died?
there,
She points to
together.
the window.
in bed, I mean.
Tell me exactly what happened.
Okay. He was in a kneeling position.
Graphic,
He had
graphic,
just
guys.
entered me. I was on my back, looking at him. I heard the window behind me shatter, and I turned to look. There was a hole in the glass.
Oh, their theory was right that someone was probably aiming for her.
I turned back to him. His eyes were looking through me, and his mouth was open. Dumb. I could see. I could.
Her
Oh,
chest rises and falls with each word. She keeps herself together and says it.
I knew he was dead. Before he fell down on top of me.
then what happened?
He was heavy. I pushed him off and he fell to the floor. There. He only had his boots on. I bit the pillow, not to scream, then ran downstairs.
There's a long pause. She just stands there, her arms at her sides.
I waited for the second shot to come. For me. I thought there would be one. It never came.
She's forgotten about her cigarette. The butt has burned right down to her fingernails.
Your cigarette, miss.
Oh. Yeah,
Ugh.
it was a real motherfucker.
She immediately lights another one.
What time was this? When did it happen? It would help us if you could be as precise as possible.
11:30 to 12:15. I don't know the exact time. Around midnight.
It's okay. Were you inebriated?
Not as much as usual. He'd done a line, plus other things. I was drinking.
Wait. Titus said she was gurning her jaw off much more than usual.
Titus said you were looked pretty high.
Oh, yeah. I did one of his lines, just to clear my head.
Did you hear or see the shooter in the course of this?
No,
What did you do then?
nothing. I was trapped. I was stuck in my room downstairs. I got some clothes on and crawled back up, drew the blinds. Blood was coming from his mouth. Not a lot, just a little.
Oh, God.
He was still on the floor, slouched. I couldn't be there with him anymore, so I ran down and out of my room, into the hallway, down the stairs. I knew there would be people there.
Run, woman. Run past
Run!
them and out into the streets where it's dark and people move. To the lorries at the intersection, as far as you can.
Why didn't you run away? Why are you still here?
I already ran. I ran from an entire Isola. I can't run any further. Not with these people. This is as far as it gets.
So what happened after you went
Sylvie
downstairs?
was tending the bar. A lot of people were there. The Hardys were at the table in front of the stage. I think the Union box was full. Ruby was there too. They were having such a good time. I sat down and they all welcomed me. I didn't even have to say anything. Ruby knew something was wrong.
Who's Ruby?
Ruby?
Who is Ruby?
Ruby. You know, the leader.
The leader?
Of what?
Of what?
The Hardy Boys.
I thought Hardy was the leader of the Hardy
Well,
Boys.
Nominally, yes. Ruby's the one they go to when things happen, like
The woman!
things they need taken care of. She's the organizer.
Would you say she is the 8th Hardy Boy?
Why not?
Yes. Okay, let's go on. What then?
Well, Ruby said let's talk upstairs. I showed her the room. I've known these people since December. They know my situation, but I can't leave a paper trail. Ruby was the first one I told. She said she'd take care of this. It's what she does, you know, take care of things. I helped her get the body to the bathroom. We used a belt to pull him up under the shower, to keep him upright.
To mislead you, they were tampering with the body.
Oh, yeah, they were.
To produce lividity, matching a hanging.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We completely missed the tampering. Looks like you got there in time. What was this, 20 minutes after death?
About 20, yes. Ruby explained it would make the blood... You know what he does.
She looks at the ground, then raises her light brown eyes to meet yours. Then what did you do?
Ruby went outside to talk to Titus and the boys. I was just looking at Lely in the bathroom. I had to put his clothes back on. His armor, too. It was tough, but I've seen him take it off and put it on many times. It took Ruby maybe half an hour to come back with Titus. I'd gotten him ready by then. They carried him out. I knew what they were going to do. Make it look like a hanging. Ruby said they would.
What did you do while they were hanging him?
Ruby said to wait here. She also said I wouldn't see her for a while. That we should lay low or something. So I did.
So where is Ruby?
I don't know. I haven't seen her since.
Alright, we gotta go chat with
We
Titus
will
again.
need to take this question to the Hardy Boys.
Interesting. Why did this Ruby go through so much trouble to hide something someone else did? Look into this later. What are you doing? Coming up with a theory. She said Ruby knew something was wrong before she said anything. How come? It was loud downstairs. She couldn't have heard the shot. It is ominous. You already coming up with theories that put the blame on someone other than Classy.
Oh, yeah. Alright. When it happened, did you hear a
When he
gunshot?
was shot? I may have. I don't know. I couldn't hear anything over the glass exploding.
The gunshot wasn't that loud. This is something to keep in mind when assessing the distance of the shot.
Did you kill Lily?
What? Why would I put myself through this? Insanity. Get myself cornered like this.
She's right. Why?
He wouldn't have died if it weren't for me. I know that. But I would never hurt him.
It could have been a desire murder. Maybe an act of jealousy. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun. Somewhere, lying around. Close to her.
Well, you could have figured out if the bullet entered the back of his head or the front, right? Because did he get shot in the head or did he get... Either way, you could kind of figure... Okay, hold on. They examined the body and they found no traces of a bullet. Right? Am I just making that up? Like, we legit sprawled him out on the ground and checked him over. And the only thing we found was, like, some bruising and some ligature marks around his neck, indicative of hanging. So if this dude was shot, how... Wouldn't we have seen that? I don't understand. He was a serviceman. He must have had a gun somewhere lying around close to her
Now,
hand.
you guys suddenly have theories pouring out, when they're obviously just stabs in the dark.
Downstairs, people think you
I'm
killed him.
sad to hear that. They must have said it in some fit of frustration or under pressure. They couldn't have meant it. I've talked to them after it happened. No one has implicated me.
Alright,
Like
let's leave
what?
her alone. Could the people after you have killed
That's
him?
the first thing that went through my head when I heard the glass break.
And?
I thought they'd found me. They've killed him to punish me. All last week, I've tried not to talk to anyone or be seen with anyone
She looks at her cigarette.
so they wouldn't be hurt. I've come to understand, however, this is paranoia. What happened didn't have anything to do with me.
Either way,
We
something
can't
to
go
consider.
after loose cap. Not yet. There are other, saner leads.
I don't ask you to, Lieutenant. If there's one thing I know, it's that you'll get nothing from there.
Why did you call the cops if you're hiding?
Because I'm an idiot.
The answer comes fast.
Which is an indicator of truth.
Yep.
Idiot. She's nothing of the sort.
I don't think so.
You have to understand, the people around here, no one was making the call, and he kept rotting. Somebody picked his clothes off, and that little fucker threw stones at him.
Yep.
Her jaw is clenched. Her throat moves. It takes all her strength not to cave in and sob. Once. Just one time.
He kept throwing stones at him for 3 days.
Oh.
I could hear the thud. Thud. So I called you. I hope with all my heart it's not the last thing I do in Ravishol.
Hopefully we don't do it. We should just leave her alone.
She definitely called the cops. That was task complete. It could not have been a lie. That is impossible. Oh God, that was a lie too. Who made the call then? She did, of course. Don't be paranoid, man. It's unbecoming of a police officer. And it makes you sweat.
Alright, when was the window changed?
Last week. Angus and Titus's brother, I think he's called Tibbs, took care of it.
I remember that. I remember him telling us
You
that.
should have another look at that window after this. Reconstruct the scene. It's right there.
Yep. In
Yes, you see the glass sparkling out of the corner of your eye.
there? Alright, I think
She
we're done
nods
here.
silently. She doesn't even smoke. Just picks up the cold coffee and holds it in her hands. He's thinking, are we done here? Or should we arrest her? She's a flight risk and she lied to you. She should be taken into custody. No, that won't be necessary. Just leave her alone. She's been through enough.
I mean, honestly,
doesn't
yeah.
need
Like,
this
she eventually
police
told us the
brutality.
truth. The guy died. Like, yeah, she lied, but she told us the truth in the end, and she didn't kill him. I mean, from this point of view, yeah, okay, she tampered with evidence or whatever, but, like, it's not like we're not figuring out things.
This
Just
guy
leave her
won't
alone.
budge. You have to wake Multiface up forcefully if you want to continue pushing her.
Alright, let's go. Come on, come on, come on.
Who? What? Dear God, you've been lied to. She could have killed her lover and lied to everyone. She's not candid at all. She's smoke and mirrors and will-o-wisps. She probably didn't give you her real name either. Why would she? Arrest
We're
her
very
immediately
paranoid.
before she further entangles you in her web of lies. Take it easy. Don't overcompensate with this course correction. Ask questions first.
Okay.
Yes. Start at the top. Choose at the bottom. It's how we've always done it. No rush. See?
I think you didn't make the call to
I
the
did.
station.
What is this? I called your desk or whatever it is. The numbers are all over town. Call 8-100-2 for emergencies. There was an older woman on the other end. It sounded like she was smoking. She took my complaint. She coughed.
That is the emergency's desk number. Anyone could know that, sire, by looking around and calling the desk. I don't believe a single word she says.
What time did you make the call?
Thursday night. It was late, sometime after 12.
It checks out.
Oh, we're
She
not gonna.
stands before you, holding her back very straight.
Let's just turn to Kim
There
and
may be
see.
grounds here, at least for an extended detention.
A little whimper. The young woman hears you. She's looking around.
Your real name isn't Klasia Amandu.
I agree. You wouldn't give us your real name, not when people are after